Let's now shift our attention to what is happening in Georgia, where the Georgians voted today in a parliamentary election that many in the country are calling as an existential battle for this Caucasus nation. The vote is expected to determine if the country integrates closely with the West or would lean back towards Russia. The 3.5 million Georgians are eligible to vote in an election in which the ruling Georgian Dream Party, that has been in power since 2012, is facing four main blocs representing the pro-Western opposition. Now, Georgia lost parts of its territory to the Russian-backed separatists in the 1990s. It was also defeated in a brief Russian invasion in 2008. For decades, Georgia has remained one of the most pro-Western states to have emerged from the former Soviet bloc. But since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, the Georgian Dream is accusing the Western nations of trying to lure the tiny nation of Georgia into a war. Now, the opposition is calling the shift to be a betrayal of Georgia's European Union plans. Meanwhile, Georgian President Salome Zurabishvili has denounced the incidents of violence at polling stations during the election. The images that were filmed by a Swedish journalist show the Georgian election officials closing a polling station early after an alleged incident of ballot stuffing in Marneuli in southern Georgia. The AFP has further put out some unverified videos at this moment that are circulating on social media that purportedly show an assault on an electoral monitor at the same polling station. Georgia has had a pretty volatile political history since 1991 with several civil uprisings and unrest. And this year, the authorities had used force to disperse the demonstrations against a law requiring groups that receive funding from abroad to register as foreign agents. Now, the opposition and the West had called it a Russian-inspired measure to stifle dissent. The Georgian Dream is cast Saturday's election as a fight to prevent what it is describing as a global war party in the West from pushing Tbilisi into a direct confrontation with Moscow. The ruling party aims to obtain 3/4 of the seats in the parliament to introduce a constitutional ban on the main opposition party, which is the United National Movement. The opposition parties say that only a close alliance with the West, including membership in the European Union, will protect Georgia from Russia. The EU had granted Georgia's candidate membership status last year, but has put its application on hold in response to what it says is backsliding on democracy under Georgian dreams. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.